What's up, YouTube family? What's up, YouTube family? What's up, YouTube family? I am going to do a part 2 of the Biggie and Tupac saga. This is real. I didn't cover some other areas about the case between Dr.Dre and Suge Knight. So what I'm going to do is get right into it, but I want everybody to listen to a 5 to 6 minute clip of what other people are speaking about in prior videos, updates, and information that will lead to the hidden factors of the hatred that went on between Suge Knight and Dr. Dre. And was Tupac in the middle of this embedded hatred that we are speaking about here? I'm going to run this voice prompt here that I have set up. And I want the YouTube family, my regulars, to get an analysis on what it is that you're going to be hearing on this voice speech about the drug drama and saga and the issues of unresolved matters. As Dre left the label, he was pushed out by Suge Knight. Suge Knight arrived or showed up at his home to get the master's copies of his music. And I believe that's where it all started. Now, the animosities and grief and everything that happened between Tupac and some other woman that was in the middle of something that was going on back in the years when DeathRow was riding high. And there was this bad blood between Suge Knight, Dr. Dre, along with the other characters and people that was behind the scenes watching this whole thing being played out. Let me run the audio and let you hear it. Let's run that audio, because I'm going to run it now.
Yo, check this out. My big brothers used to tell me, I got I had 4 big brothers. Pops used to tell me, uncles used to tell me, a scared man is a dangerous man. It don't pay to have nobody scared of you, y'all. Niggas thinking it's cool to be a bully. Nah, man, that's not the move. These motherfuckers get fed up. And everything got a limit. Push a motherfucker to his breaking point, you got hell on your hands. A scared man is a dangerous man, remember that. And look at Dr. Dre. Suge been a pain in that man's ass ever since he met him. You know what I mean? Dre was bullying that motherfucker. Pac smelled fan Dre. Was doing what he wanted to do to him. You know, he was pushing Dre, man. Kept riding him and riding him and riding him. Now, I'm not saying Dre had Tupac killed or trying to put a hit on Suge. But Suge has alluded to both of those things. Indirectly. Because I'm starting to wonder if Suge really don't know what happened to Tupac in Vegas that night. He don't have a fucking clue. Or he know, or he just can't say. But I don't know, man. Dr. Dre was one of my heroes coming up. I love this music. I just thought it was so dope, man. That sound he came up with was incredible. You know? And to see him get turned into a laughing stock, I'm not so sure Dre was cool with that. They belittled him, fucked up his name, name, shitted on him. And he deserved some of the shit. You know, if he was hating on Pac, like they say, you know. Suge say Dre ain't want Pac to come over there in the first place. And he was upset when they brought him over to the label. And then on J-Mix channel, one of the background female vocalists said that Dre was in love with her and used to motherfucking ask her questions, what Tupac said to her, what was Tupac and her doing together. He was jealous of Pac, basically. And you know, Dre wasn't a star in NWA, he wasn't a star in Ruthless, so he figured, fuck it. That was one of the sales pitches Suge made to him. You come over here with me, we start your own label, we make you the star. You know, and next thing you know, Snoop Dogg outshining him, but Snoop's still underneath him, so he was cool with that. But when they bought that Tupac in, Tupac was a whole different animal. So now, Dre number 2, again, on his own fucking label. How does that work? I know that nigga was hot. So, you know, then to make matters worse, the nigga they bring in, talking shit about me. He gonna push me off my own fucking label. And Suge was loving every minute of it. You know why? Because Tupac was the star he was waiting on. He thought Dre was gonna be the star that took him to the next level. But Dr. Dre could only take you so far because he was the greatest producer at the time, but, you know, he was a top flight MC too, but he just didn't have that star magnetism. Snoop Dogg came in, took the game over, but Snoop didn't have that star magnetism. Tupac was the diamond in the rough. And when they put the microscope on him and, you know, and let him illuminate the right way, it was over. It was over. And you add that to the fact that, you know, Pac didn't really like Dr. Dre. It was insult to injury. So now Suge like, I don't give a fuck if Dre go or not. I got what I want. Matter of fact, if he leave with nothing. How many of y'all be cool with walking away from $1,000? Right now, if I told you, get the fuck out of here, I'm keeping your $1,000. You want to fight me, right?
You know.
What if I said,
that's right,
you're going to walk away and I'm keeping your $100,000? You really want, some of y'all fucking kill me. I'll try to, right?
Up the ante, man.
So you trying
the
to
more,
tell me
the worse it
a
gets.
guy was cool walking away from $100 million? Really? Dre was cool with that. Yeah, Suge, you can keep it. Suge gave Dr. Dre an ultimatum. You got 48 hours to get out of California, nigga. Came to his house with baseball bats, took the masters to all the albums Dre had inside the studio. And Dre was cool with that, right? Y'all really believe that? Okay, I mean, if you say so. You know, Dr. Dre had a vision, he had talent, and he had the blessing of Jimmy Iovine, so he bounced back, started his own label, found Eminem, found some other talent, ain't miss a beat. The Lord has blessed him, you know, with Beats by Dre's headphones and stuff like that. But in the back of his mind, you know he got a serious type of hate for Suge Knight. Got to. And he was always envious of Tupac. And you add those things together and it's dangerous. See, when somebody love you, they can let you go. You know, if you break up with somebody and they truly love you, y'all can go your separate ways, man. It's a hurtful thing, but, you know, it can happen. But when somebody hates you, they can't let you go. I don't care if they moved on and you moved on, they still try little shit to nitpick with you and bother you. And that's the kind of relationship Dre and Suge Knight got together. No matter what Dre doing, Suge right there trying to fool his plans. And Dr. Dre had never let Suge get back on top. When Suge came out of prison, that first jail bit he did, he couldn't find a home. I wonder why that was. Jimmy Iovine, he couldn't find nobody to take him in. If you made yourself $100, $200 million, people be lining up to hire you to make the money, right? Wouldn't nobody even give Suge a job, not even an A&R position. He'd never be a CEO again, but they wouldn't even let him be an A&R. So he had to manage people. So with that being said, Dre got a serious hate for Suge. You know, and Suge saying that at times that he had to run them guys over because Dre had put a hit on him and all that. Man, we don't know if that's true or not. But do it make sense? Don't tell me what you feel. Don't tell me what you think. Just tell me, do it make sense? I don't know, y'all. This video, we had to go deep, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to tell me. Is it out the question that Dr. Dre could have been the mastermind of all this shit the whole time? Damn. I'm gonna tell you the last thing I'm gonna say that really spooked me out about the whole shit is that Dr. Dre always try to act like he loved Tupac. That's the spooky part. He paid money for a hologram to dance on stage with him and Snoop, and there wasn't no love there. So why all the pretending? Could you love a guy that humiliated you and questioned your homosexuality, questioned your manhood? You know, Tupac was mad at Chino XL for questioning his manhood, right? And Donnie Simpson and all that. Then he did the same thing to Dr. Dre. But the difference is, was it true what Tupac said about Dr. Dre? And if that's the case, then that would make him extra angry. Do you agree?
Let me tell you something. On YouTube, I told you there's a difference when jealousy and envy gets in the way. You are fighting two different forces. The animosity of hatred, as you heard in that video clip there, that brother was speaking dead issues, right on point, every word of it. When you're dealing with an embedded hatred, a man going against another man, whatever those issues are, whatever they pertain to, you're looking at a divided, destructive mechanism that will blow up the psychological imbalance, mentally twists and turns of dark reality that becomes to be fatal, because this is like the chemical imbalances that go on between love and hate, and the ones that really despised you on so many different levels. But the worst thing is that he's dead right. Every word that he said in that video voice clip message there was dead on. Because if a scared man is afraid of you on any form or any type of level, he feels threatened, he feels intimidated. His ego and insecurities, doubts only manifests. So everything else falls behind that, only turns into a negative energy of hatred. But with what was going on, I didn't cover that in my first video. Okay, I didn't cover the issues of, I covered Biggie and Tupac. But I wanted to just kind of like glaze back over this again. That's why I did the part 2 here. To let people know that we had a lot of other internal issues going on with DeathRow, the people that work for DeathRow, artists, producers, whatever. But look where Suge Knight is right now. No one gave a fuck whether he was going to live or die. After you lose your empire as a CEO and you have no one that's going to back you up, you get out of jail, get out of prison, and none of the people from the music industry business reached out to him, like you were saying, to give him some type of leg up A&R position Okay, keep him in the music industry, keep him doing the work that he was doing. The whole industry blackballed him. And you had to realize and think that Dre had some hand in that. He had people, he knew people, he was well connected in the music industry. They shut him out. He was blackballed. So when he rolled like that, it was game over. Because remember what I said to you about conflict and what conflict does, the destructive path of what people do to each other. They don't care about your fucking fame and fortune, your celebrity glitz and glam lifestyle, what you was in charge of, what type of power you had in the music industry, your name, your reputation. Nobody gives a fuck about that. When people turn on each other in the music industry, it's a dark business of do or die. You either be, it's a survival of the fittest type mindset. And when someone hates you that much, where they will watch you crumble, they will prey on your downfall, they will watch you, they will continue to never forget how you made mockery of them. And any type of level of disrespect, anything that deals with the influences of why are you doing this to me? I'm never going to fucking forget this. That animosity doesn't go away. It manifests. I said that in my other videos. It's like a sickness of the mind, a psychological war, torment. The person, anybody, anyone that can fall in line with the trap of hating someone that bad, where they will wish them bodily harm. They will prey on them to see them die. They don't give a fuck. I mean, this is part of the reality of life. You see it every damn day. But I'm going to sit here, I'm going to leave it like this, and I'm probably going to come back with a part 3 to this thing, because this thing is just twisting and turning every goddamn where. This Tupac, DeathRow, Interscope Records, whatever's going on between Dr.Dre, Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg. Okay, we got to bring them all out on this thing, man. And the ones that were in that, the top artists that were working behind the scenes on this. Okay, the players involved, the names involved. I'm going to get deep into this thing because I think this is going to keep going in so many damn directions, different directions. So I'm going to cut it off on here at 18 and a half minutes and let everybody get their views in or rate comments or whatever. Watch the video. I just wanted to share this up because this thing just kept going and going and going and going. And there's so many different angles to what's going on with the prophecy of what just happened and how all of this shit started falling down behind the scenes and blowing up. And it all is coming from DeathRow Records. It's coming from the birth and the death of DeathRow Records. So that internal turmoil of the ones that were fighting behind the scenes were at war. They were at war with each other. But you see where Suge Knight is now. He's locked up in prison for the rest of his fucking life. What kind of life is that? For a man to be suffering that way, and look where he ended up. And not one person or anyone from the industry gave a fuck, because they just let him disappear and fade out just where he's at right now. And that's the ending resolve to what I was saying to you before. People will sit back and watch you die slowly. I mean, it's like coming around in circles and cycles, man. What you do to them, they'll want to wait and see what happens to you and watch you crumble, fall by the wayside. This is A. Rose, the man of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the professor of logic and reasoning on my video here. Let's hit it.
This is the way.